It always seems impossible until it's done. Such an inspiring quote by Nelson Mandela. Jai Hind, and a very good morning to our guest speaker, Lieutenant Commander Dr. Sadhanaa Giri, our MD Dr. Jai Singh, all faculty members, and my dear friends. I, Shreya Srivastava, MC for today's session, welcome you all to this orientation program. The theme for program for the batch 2023-25 is Preparing Minds and Shaping Future. Now, I take this opportunity to welcome our guest, Lieutenant Commander Dr. Sadhanaa Giri. Ma'am, may I have your permission? Thank you, ma'am. Lieutenant Commander Dr. Sadhanaa Giri is the Director HR, Strategy and Partnership, CLEP CC Entric Learning Edge Private Limited. Dr. Sadhanaa Giri is an ex-Air Traffic Control Officer with a proven record of 17 years of contribution in ever-changing dynamics of the combat-ready aviation, leading mission-oriented cross-functional teams and conducting learning and development training initiatives to develop competency. Very well adept in L&D strategic plans, procurement, installation, integration of latest training technology leading to retention and organizational development. Ma'am is also an expert coach and mentor with speaking and strong human network recognized in self-development industry. Master trainer, lead assessor, passionate life and personal leadership coach, and a change enabler. Not only that, but also an active social influencer, TEDx speaker, Fit India ambassador, winner of Mrs. India Goodwill Ambassador and Mrs. India Worldwide Pride of Nation 2019. Now, I would request ma'am to guide the batch with her words of wisdom.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
How's the Josh?
Hi, sir.
How's the Josh?
Hi, ma'am.
How's the Josh?
Hi, ma'am.
अब मैं एक और बार बोलूँगी. Whole of your college should shake. Like people should know that there's something happening in this room. Yeah. How's the Josh?
Hi, ma'am.
One more.
Yes, ma'am.
How's the Josh?
Hi, ma'am.
Fantastic. All of you just get up once. I heard a lot about you adapting to military way of behaving and doing everything, and I loved when I heard Jai Hind when I was just out of the car. So I would want all of you to say Jai Hind the loudest, okay? And raise your hand when you say Jai Hind. Come on. Jai Hind!
Jai Hind!
Jai Hind!
Jai Hind!
Jai Hind!
Jai Hind!
Now say Bharat Mata ki Jai. Bharat Mata ki
Jai!
Bharat Mata ki
Jai!
Bharat Mata ki
Jai!
Fantastic. Please sit down. All right. So today my introduction has already been given, and I'll try and make the entire conversation very two-way communication, yeah, and not just PPT and boring slides and all that. I want you all to participate, ask a lot of questions and learn. So once I'm out of the stage, you should have got something, like you should know, you should understand what emotion is. All right? That's my purpose of being here today. All right, so can you see what is the emotion here? Huh? Confusion. Yeah? What is the emotion here? Love and affection, right? What is the emotion? Stressed. Frustrated, stressed.
Happy.
Happiness and liberation.
Excited.
Excited. Love. Stress. It's a work environment and there's a lot of stress, right? So I'm glad all of you recognize emotions and all of you are able to read expressions and the body language, and you're able to decipher as to what is what as far as emotions are concerned. Yeah. So, what do you understand by emotion? I would want any one of you to raise your hand and just answer me this question. What do you mean by emotion? Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. I'm Gurpreet here.
Hi,
Ma'am,
Gurpreet.
Emotion is an inner feeling
Huh.
and the purpose and the vision how we react to a situation.
It's a feeling.
It's a feeling
Mhm.
and how we react to a situation.
We react to a particular situation. All right. Who else? Yes. Vanik. Anik. All right.
Please take the mic.
I think one of you can remain to coordinate with the mic.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Myself, Anik.
Hi, Anik.
Hi, ma'am. It's a state of mind which change with our feelings. Thank you.
We change with our feelings. All right. It's like whether it's the hen first or the egg first. It's like that. Feelings and emotions, they are like that only. Who else? Yes. Jai Hind.
And for me, emotion is a type of expression that we feel and try to express, ma'am.
It's a type of expression, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name?
Vivek, ma'am.
Vivek. Thank you, Vivek.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. My name is Priyanka.
Priyanka, hi.
Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, emotion means which express our mood.
Our mood. All right. Anybody else?
Jain ma'am, myself Kushal.
Hi, Prashant.
I think emotions are the feeling inside your subconscious mind and a perception of what has happened before or a feeling that has happened before.
Before. Matlab not in the present or it's...
And it keeps on changing.
Okay. Yeah. आगे वालों को जरूरत नहीं है. Not required. First 3 rows not required. Just be loud.
Jai Hind, ma'am.
Jai
I am
Hind.
Karishma here.
Hi, Karishma.
Hello, ma'am. I think emotion is something which comes out according to our state of mind. Like if our mental state is like healthy and happy, then the happiness emotion comes out, and when it is stressed, so that frustration and stress comes out in our form of emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
State
Thank
of
you.
mind. Very true. Very true. Yes. Mike.
Jai Hind, ma'am. My name is Vishal Taylor.
Say again your name.
Vishal Taylor.
Vishal.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Vishal.
Emotion is a reflection of what we are thinking.
Reflection of what we're thinking. Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. My name is Shama Dubey.
Shama, hi.
Yes, ma'am. Emotion is nothing but a chemical reaction which is happening in our body.
Yeah.
The hormones.
Yes. Yeah. Emotions create chemicals in our body. Very true.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. My name is Sejal Bangad.
Hi,
Emotion
Sejal.
is hello. Emotion is something that we can't have our control.
Okay. You don't have control over your emotions. Okay. Yes.
Ma'am, my name is Ravina Murana.
Hi, Ravina.
Hello, ma'am. Emotion is an internal feeling.
Huh.
It only comes out when you are really connected to something.
Okay. It's an internal feeling. All right. Yes, please.
Jai Hind, ma'am. I am Ronit Kumar.
Hi, Ronit.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, emotion is something that we feel for something or someone.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you.
Jai Hind, ma'am. My name is Simran. Emotion is the feeling which we express through words or actions.
Okay. So now we come to expression. We are expressing through words or
the actions we perform.
All right. Yes. Yes, please. Be louder, it's okay. Yeah.
Jai Hind, ma'am. My
Jai
name
Hind.
is Om Kharpude. Ma'am, emotions.
Rohit?
Om.
Om.
Oh. Ma'am, emotion is indirect way of communication.
Indirect way of communication. Okay. Yes. Be louder, it's okay. No need of mic.
Jai Hind, ma'am. My name is Shashank.
Hi, Shashank.
Yes, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Ma'am, emotion is the acquired trait which we got from inheritance.
Yeah. Emotions we acquire. So you're talking about temperament.
No, ma'am. It's that, ma'am. Emotion.
Everyone has.
Emotion from inheritance from our parents.
Yeah, yeah. Every human being has it. Yeah, we have inherited it. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Anshu.
I think emotion is like whenever we talk to our mom, emotion is not in our control. It's like go in a flow. So when we have talked to moms, they said to me how you do a lunch today. So I said, yeah, and the lunch is so great. So that's go in a flow, ma'am. I think emotion is in my perspective, emotion is going in a flow.
It goes in a flow.
Yeah, it's not like control.
It's like an energy.
Yes, ma'am.
It's flowing. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Yogesh. To express our thoughts and feelings. Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Emotion is state of mind and it keeps changing and the emotional levels for everyone are different.
True. What's your name? Ajinkya. Thank you.
Jai Hind, ma'am.
Hi.
Myself Pranjal.
Hi, Pranjal.
Emotion mostly depends on the situations around us and the environment around us and how we react to the situation.
Okay. So our external environment determine our emotions. You mean to say that? Okay. Maybe not. Should not. That's what I'm saying. Yes? Yes.
In my opinion, emotions are something that differs us from robots, and it helps in decision making.
Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what stands us human beings apart from robots.
Yes, ma'am.
Shubham.
That's ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. That That would be the last question. Yes. Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Vanchita Sugandhi from Burhanpur MP.
Ranjita.
Vanchita.
Vanchita.
Yes.
Hi.
As per me, emotion is a reaction to a situation.
Reaction to a situation. All right. Okay. So now I know what is your understanding of emotions. So more or less you're just there, all of you. Okay. It's like similar kind of understanding you have because of your age and your growth. So let me tell you what emotion is. So today we are going to learn about basically what emotions are, as well as how you can use emotions to lead people, how you can be empathetic, and how you can use all the emotions, understanding of emotions, awareness of emotions, expression of emotions to lead people. That's what we are going to learn today. Yeah. So emotional intelligence. Emotion is nothing but it's, if I have to describe it, it's energy in motion. It's energy in motion. So there is a thought, okay, and based on the thought, our mind is 24 hours, it is creating some thought or the other. Naturally there are thoughts in our minds. They say that there are 48.8 thoughts in a minute, or in 24 hours, 70 to 90,000 thoughts occur in our mind. Okay, 70 to 90,000. That's the level of thoughts that we have in our minds. Maybe we are not aware, but they come. That's the natural tendency of human mind. Yes? So when thoughts come, what happens is, depending upon the thought, like maybe you thought of, maybe in class 5 you failed in maths, and you were hit by your mother or father. and you were really sad that day. So that thought came somehow, some trigger, you saw somebody or you failed again, and that thought came, and that memory came, and you became sad, right? Then you probably enjoyed great bonds with your friend in your early childhood or in your class 10, 12 or whatever timeline it was, and probably that thought came, and you just treasuring that kind of feeling that yes, I had such a beautiful bond with my friend, right? It creates a very pleasant thought, right? Or maybe you would have fought with someone in the past, okay? So the thought came, and again you became angry because somebody fought, somebody hit you, somebody said bad words to you, and now you are angry, right? है ना? ऐसे ही होता है ना? So thoughts lead to emotions, and that creates feelings. What is a feeling? The sensation in the body. Okay? Feeling is sensation. जब आप गुस्सा होते हो तो पेट में कुछ होता है, या फिर when you are afraid of something, आपका एग्जाम आ रहा है या वाइवा आ रहा है, पेट में कुछ होता है ना, है ना? That's a sensation, right? Based on the emotion of fear, there is something happening in your stomach around this area, in this region. So that sensation is called as feeling. Okay? So every emotion creates some feeling, right? When you love someone, that creates a different feeling in your heart, right? When you're angry, again it creates a different feeling in your heart or in your body, right? I hope I'm able to make you understand as to what thoughts are, what emotions are, and what feelings are, right? So that's what is the difference. When you were interchanging the meaning of feelings and emotions, when you were, many of you, when you were answering me, you were interchanging the meaning. Because probably it was not clear in your mind what is thought, what is emotion, what is feeling. Okay? So that's about the difference. All right, now clear? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So what is emotional intelligence? We've heard of IQ, intelligence quotient. What is EQ? Emotional quotient. Okay? So today we are going to learn about what is called as EQ. What is that understanding that you should have to have a very high EQ? And today, your IQ will not help you. Maybe at a particular level you will stagnate. If you have very high IQ, you are expert in something, you will remain expert. You will remain there. But if you don't have EQ, okay, you will stagnate. That's what I'm saying. If you have IQ, plus you have high EQ, emotional quotient, you go up in the ladder. You become a leader. So EQ is important. When I was young, it was all about IQ. Okay? But now we are talking about EQ, because there has been a lot of experiments which prove that it is not your only technical skills which are going to help you. Just your knowledge. If you score 99%, it's not going 100%. It's not going to help you if you don't develop yourself in these areas. Your personality, your awareness, your emotional quotient. If you don't put in efforts to develop yourself, then you'll somewhere or the other in the ladder you'll stagnate. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So emotional intelligence is intelligence of emotions, like knowing your emotions well. Not only your emotions, but also the emotions of other people. So I give you 7 out of or 8 out of 10 because most of you recognized the emotions which were displayed in the picture. So very good. Clap for yourselves. Yeah. So emotional intelligence refers to ability to recognize, understand, manage our own emotions as well as understand and influence the emotions of others. Not only your own, but of the other people in your team or people around you. If you are a leader, then you got to do this. Not only your emotion, but also there are a lot of people who are struggling with their own emotions. Okay? They become sad or depressed or they deal with anxiety and all that. So you should develop some coping mechanism to manage your emotions. And once you manage yourself, it's a big thing. Now try and manage emotions of other people, influence the emotions of other people. If you are highly emotionally intelligent, no matter how sad the environment is, no matter how demotivated the crowd is, you go there, you just stand for 2 minutes, speak something, and that's it. People will just be influenced by your energy, positivity, and the sadness and the anger or demotivation and everything will go away. So that should be the level of your EQ or emotional intelligence or your impact and influence. That should be the level. जहाँ खड़े हो जाओ वहाँ का सिनेरियो ही बदल जाए positively. Right? So what does it consist of, emotional intelligence? It consists of awareness of your own emotions, right? Self-awareness. हमारे अंदर क्या चल रहा है? Okay? Not only awareness, now management. Managing your own emotions. Number 2. Being aware and then managing it. गुस्सा आ रहा है लेकिन ऐसा नहीं कि you're reacting in anger. You're throwing tantrums. No. Manage yourself. Manage your emotions. Express in a very calm and composed manner. Third is social awareness. You should be aware where you're standing, who you are standing with in front of, or what is their level, what is their caliber, their education level. Okay? That awareness you should have. Not only that, number 4 is to manage relationships or to manage the people, mobilize people in your teams, in your organization. Yes? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What is the importance of emotional intelligence? Who will say? One by one. What is the importance? It's okay, you can copy also. And rephrase and tell me. What is the importance? Yes? Yeah, you only. You only. Jai Hind. Hi, Mamta. Yes.
If we know how to manage a relationship, so it's smoothly done.
You can, yeah. If you know how to manage relationships, you can, your environment is more harmonious, right? You can work in a very harmonious manner and very productive manner. The impact will be more. Yes? Hi, Gurpreet. Thank you.
We need to communicate with other people in such a way that he may be inspired.
To inspire, like?
Inspired and have an effect on that person.
All right. So, emotionally intelligent people, they inspire it. It inspires the group. What else? Yes, please. Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. I'm Shreya Ghosh.
Hi, Shreya.
Emotional intelligence is we understand where what attitude we should have in workplace, what attitude we should have with friends. So emotional intelligence understand that what attitude we put on various place.
True, true. To adapt well to the situation.
Exactly.
So you should know in office environment how you should behave. When you are with friends, You can be more informal and you can,
Yes, ma'am.
laugh and all that. Yes, very true.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Saloni Yadav.
Hi, Saloni.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, high emotional intelligence help us to be flexible and adaptable.
Yes, true. Otherwise, you just get stuck in your mind, right? If you're not emotionally intelligent, you get stuck. If you feel about, if you think certain things should be like this, you just don't adapt. You remain like that, and then your growth stops. Very good. Yes, please.
Jai Hind, ma'am. My name is Soumya Jain.
Hi, Soumya.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am, emotional intelligence helps us to make decisions wisely.
Wise decisions. It helps you make wise decisions. How? Kaise?
Ma'am, if we have control over our decisions, so it will help us to take right decisions at right time.
If we have control over our emotions, you mean, right? Yes, very true. Otherwise, if we are angry, we may take hasty decisions or, the decisions which are not holistic and for the higher good of everyone. Right? है ना, गुस्से में जो डिसीजन लेते हैं वो सही नहीं हो सकता है क्योंकि वो हाईली जजमेंटल होगा, है ना? यस.
Jai Hind, ma'am. Nidhi Patel.
Hi, Nidhi.
Hi, ma'am. Emotional intelligence help us to keep our health good.
Good health, absolutely. It impacts our health because, like I said, every emotion, thank you, every emotion creates some sensation in our body. So bad emotions create, they create sensations, and for a long period of time, if you hold on to that bad emotion, what happens? It creates some disease in our body. Okay? It creates disease. They say that there was an experiment which was done in neuroscience. In that, they say that any emotion will impact your body for only 90 seconds. After that, it will just go. But what we do in those 90 seconds, we are just not able to release the thoughts. Okay, suppose we are going through some emotion like anger. Okay, somebody did something to us or somebody said something bad to us. Now we are angry and we are just thinking, how can he say this to me? How dare he do this to me? Right? And we are not able to get out of those thoughts, cycle of thoughts, repeated thoughts. Because of that, we are not able to release the emotion also. And that becomes a pattern in our brain. That is why people who are depressed, what happens with them? They are just stuck. The depressed people are stuck with sad thoughts, some sad thought. They are just stuck. They forgot to release the sad thought from their body. That is why they became depressed. Now they are lying in the bed and, 1 minute to, weeks to months to years, they're just there. So if you get stuck, then it creates a disease. It is not good for your growth. Yes, please. Hi, Prashant. Empathy. What do you mean by empathy? Yeah. Going through. Good. Yes, it leads to empathy, and which is very important to understand others' perspective as to what they are going through. Next. Yes. Yes, please. Nishant. Vishal.
Emotional intelligence will help us to read the people who are around us. We can give a better thought or clarity about what the other people is, what the other is expressing or thinking at the point of time.
It gives you a clarity, yes. It helps us understand as to what the other person is going through and empathize with them, like Prashant said. Yes?
Jai Hind, ma'am. Karishma this side.
Hi.
Emotional intelligence helps you to interact with people, to get to know their opinions as well, so that you can make better decisions in your life.
Yeah. You become more open to people. Now you accept people better. You don't judge them. Now that you know that emotions are there for everyone, human beings are walking, talking bundle of emotions. So now you know that if it impacts you, it can impact other people also. So you become more accepting and less judgmental, right? You interact better with people, right? Yes, yes. Hi, Navdeep. Happy, yes. It leads us to be happy, yes.
Jain ma'am, I am Kalpesh. Emotional intelligence will help to build good connection with the people.
Good connection, yes. Very good. That's it. Let's go to next. You've covered all the points, yeah? So self-awareness, like I said, what do you mean by self-awareness? Understanding your own strengths, weaknesses, how you think, what you like, what you don't like. That is self-awareness, right? That is self-awareness. How many of you feel that you are self-aware? Sure? That's a very good thing. If you think that you are self-aware, आपको पता है कि आपके strengths क्या हैं, weaknesses क्या हैं, what you like, what you don't like, how will you react in a particular situation or respond in a particular situation, then that's a great place to be in. Very good. Raise your right hands, all of you. Pat yourself. Very good. What is the benefit of self-awareness? Improved decision making, enhanced communication, better stress management. आपको पता है कि जब आपको पता है कौन सी चीज़ें आपको stress कर सकती हैं, कौन सी नहीं, तो you also will be more, equipped to manage your stress, right? Am I right? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. So what are the strategies of self-awareness? You people are aware, but still it's a never-ending process. Self-awareness is a never-ending process because we continue evolving. We human beings continue to evolve throughout our life. We go through different experiences, different relationships, different hardships, different situations, circumstance. And what happens? We evolve. Based on them, we change our perspectives. So what happens is that you have to do self-reflection continuously. You have to self-reflect, self-introspect. आपको सोचना है बैठ के, डायरी लीजिए और सोचिए, आज मैंने ऐसा behave किया. Why did I behave like this? What were the reasons? What were the triggering points for me? मुझे गुस्सा क्यों आया? या मैं दुखी क्यों हो गई? या मैं demotivated क्यों हूँ? Yeah? You have to sit and write down. You will get answers. That's the way to do self-reflection. Or ask your friends, speak to your friend or your mother or father or whoever. Yeah? Sister, brother. Seeking feedback from others. Seek from others like your friends and all that. Like I just said, father, mother, brother, sister and all that. Practice mindfulness. How do you practice mindfulness? How many of you do meditation here? Every day? Huh? No. Why? Hi, Achal.
Because more than 1 minute, I don't think my mind stops thinking.
That is the whole point why we should meditate more.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Like I was telling you in the beginning of the session that our mind thinks 70 to 90,000 thoughts in a day, 24 hours. Right? All the more a reason that, and there is a high chance if you're not aware, okay, if you're not aware of those thoughts, there is a high chance that you will get influenced by those thoughts. Your decisions will get impacted and, colored by those thoughts. It's very important to be aware and choose thoughts. That's another level. That will come with regular meditation, regular practice of mindfulness. You can choose good thoughts. and be happy and enthusiastic the whole day. Yeah. So from today onwards, you will do every day. Right? Promise? Yeah, you see how your life will change. Thank you. Who else? Yeah. Every day? What kind of meditation you do? Huh. Huh. What thought? Good. You visualize your goals. Good, good. Very good. Very nice.
Jane, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
Ma'am, I don't do meditation regularly, but I do chanting meditation.
Very good. That also helps. You know why? Why chanting helps? You know, you will have later in the day, there is some yoga teacher who's going to come, and he's also going to teach you about emotions and meditation practices, maybe. That's what I assume. So why chanting is good? Because जब आप chant, yeah, the chant, those words. So when you focus on those words, you're diverted, no? Your mind is diverted, number one. Number two, every word has some energy. So those words, which you, maybe Sanskrit word or whatever, they create some energy, good aura and energy, good vibes. Okay? They cleanse your body. The mantras, they cleanse your body because they have power. Words have power. We call it spelling, right? Spelling, spell, S-P-E-L-L, spell. Because words cast spell. Right? Yeah.
Ma'am, they have
Good.
a frequency actually. They
Yeah.
have a frequency on which we vibrate and then it cleanses.
Yes. True. Very good. Who else? Yes? Very good. Yeah. Hats off to your mother. She's teaching you the best thing in the world, to meditate. Last 6 months, have you noticed any change? Huh. 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 Very good. Very good. That's what happens when you regularly practice. Very good. Clap for him. Number one, he's listening to his mother's guidance, because mothers and fathers, they always guide you for your higher good. Okay? For that, he deserves a clap. Number two is for regularly practicing meditation. Clap for that also. So I want to ask your friends, 6 months, like your friends are here? Like you've just joined, right, you people? How long back? 1 month? Okay. So that won't show the visible, differences. But I would have asked your other friends for 6 months, as to what the changes are. So you can challenge each other, okay? Take a buddy, okay? Choose your buddy and practice meditation. Push each other to meditate, right? Okay? Every day meditate, and after 6 months, so what is today, July, right? August, September, October, November, December, January next year, 2024, ask your friend, what is the visible change you see? And not only your friend, ask some other people also, like those people who are not so good friends, but like acquaintances around you, they're noticing you and all that. And your siblings and your parents, just ask them, and you will see that there will definitely be some changes in your personality, in the way you respond to things. आप फटाफट ऐसे गुस्सा नहीं हो जाते हो, फिर आप सोचते समझते हो चीज़ों को, and you respond in a very calm and composed manner. You take better decisions. You don't pick up fight with your friends. और फाइट होती भी रहेगी, यू विल बिकम दैट कि उसमें वो आग में पानी का काम करता है ना, यू विल बिकम लाइक, योर प्रेजेंस विल बिकम लाइक दैट. No need to fight, right? I mean, you can have healthy conversations for the greater good of everyone, for a win-win situation. You can do that, conversations and, discussions, debate, but not fight. Right? Yes. All right. Let's move forward. So, self-management we've already seen. Self-management, self-management is again like managing your thoughts. So what does it do? What is the technique of self-management? Anyone? How do you manage yourself? कुछ नहीं है, वही है. Be mindful, manage your time better. Be mindful, मतलब do mindful practices. Be mindful of your thoughts, be aware of your thoughts. Manage your time better. Healthy habits, work on yourself, basically self-work, and it's a continuous process. Following a schedule, yes, and adapting to the situation. Yeah. Hi, Kausalya.
Sometimes I manage my emotions regarding to myself. Like if I want to react to any situation, first before I count 10 numbers.
Very
after
good.
That I proceed.
Very good. It's also a great technique to manage your emotions. Count 10 numbers, like reverse 10 to 1, okay? Because how it helps, when you count from 10 to 1, you are more conscious about the numbers, right? Your awareness shifts from the emotion to the counting from reverse. Not 1, 2, 3, 4 is so automatic, but if you count reverse, it takes some conscious effort, right? So you are diverted, distracted now. So automatically your emotion goes down. It's a great way to, to actually manage your stress, manage your emotions. Yes?
Another thing, if I want to wake up early in the morning, I am 1,000 times telling to myself at the end of the day is I want to wake up early in the morning. So I always focus on that only, in spite of
Self-talk, positive self-talk. So whatever you want to achieve, suggest yourself. Okay? Like she said, I want to get up early in the morning. Okay? Thank you. Or I want to study early in the morning, I want to meditate, or whatever it is. Just write down also. Writing is also a great way to stick to the, when you write, it has to happen. So write down one night before as to what you're going to do early in the morning, starting early in the morning tomorrow. Plan your day in advance. Yeah.
Small thing. If I deviate with any negative thoughts in the class, while the break time, I always prefer to write Om Namah Shivaya.
Very good.
Thousands of times, entire my book.
Yeah, like I said, it's a way to distract yourself, and yeah, you can do that. If it's bothering you so much, any negative thought is impacting you so badly, then you can choose to do chants or write those positive words or any Sanskrit words, or the God you pray and you draw some power from. You can do that, okay? You can chant Om, you can listen to some music, okay? Or some shlokas or some arti, whatever gives you power, whatever refreshes your brain. Next. Social awareness. What do you mean by social awareness? Anyone? What is social awareness? Yes.
Jai Hind, ma'am. I'm Ishika. Ma'am, I think social awareness is about being mindful of others' feelings and emotions.
Yeah, being aware and mindful of others' emotions. Very true. Next. Yes, you have to say something. All right. Next. So what are the benefits of social awareness? Better relationships, conflict management, right? That's what is the benefit. How? Social awareness से ये कैसे होगा? Conflict resolution, conflict management कैसे होगा? Because when you are aware, yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, when you're aware of others' feelings, you become empathetic towards them and you understand their situation better.
Yeah.
So it leads to lesser conflict with them.
Very true, very true. Yeah. Yeah? Let's move forward. What are the strategies to enhance social awareness? Listening is the first key. Suniye. When you listen, don't just listen the words, also see the body language, also perceive the emotions. क्या है कि कुछ दुखी जैसा लग रहा है, कुछ तो है, बात है ना? You understand? So don't just see the words, and in entirety, take the communication in entirety as to what is the person going through, what is it the person is trying to convey. And even if the person is not saying through as many words, you have to understand maybe there is something else also. And ask and seek, create conversation, initiate conversation, try to help the person. Okay? Putting yourself in other shoes, non-verbal cues, I was just telling you, look also for the non-verbal cues. Okay? That's the strategy to enhance social awareness. Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Relationship management. Now we are aware कि आपके friend के दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है, आपको पता चल रहा है सब कुछ, because now you are listening, you are carefully observing, तो आपको पता चल रहा है what is happening in the people of your team, how they think, what is their outlook, सब कुछ पता चल गया आपको, how they respond or react to situations. Now, once you know that, it is easy for you to manage your relationship with them and to influence them or to motivate them or to inspire them or to impact them. Right? It's easy, right? When you know कि वो emotional है तो आपको उसी तरीके से you will talk. Right? So that's a way to manage relationship. Basically refers to the ability to maintain healthy relationships with others. What are the techniques? Communication is the key. Communication में सबसे पहले listening, okay, and communicating, speaking in as many words as you can to describe yourself clearly, okay. Then assertive communication, active listening. There are two things. There are two ways of listening. Can someone tell me what it is? Two ways of listening. Active and passive. What is passive listening? Someone? Yeah? Yes?
Jai Hind, ma'am.
Hi.
Jai Hind. Passive listening means just we are sake of just listening and not interpreting what the message, what the sender is trying to convince their message. Just to listen and not decoding what is the message. That's only.
True. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Prashant.
Something we are getting his point from his emotions or way of expression, those gestures and postures.
Okay, so yeah, true. Let me give you an example. जब हम news सुनते हैं, that's passive listening because we are not able to interact with the news reader, right? We are just perceiving the news, we are taking the information, right? It's a one-way kind of listening, one-way communication. There is no feedback, there is no asking question, nothing. Active listening is when I am speaking, I'm asking questions from you. I am taking feedback. आपको समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं? You are giving me feedback. How are you giving me feedback? Most of you doing this. You understand? Yes, all that. She's saying yes. So that is the way to give feedback. I'm getting feedback from 95% of you. Okay? So that's the way, that's active communication. Where there is two-way communication. I'm speaking and I'm also letting you speak, ask questions and give me feedback. Right? That is active. So that is active listening. So be involved in active listening. That's the way to build better relationships. Right? Then conflict resolution. Whenever there is a conflict, हम क्या करते हैं कि हमारी जीत हो बस. Let me win. ये मुझे ये चाहिए तो ये चाहिए. I don't care about you. But then you will win that maybe, but you will lose the relationship, good friend, right? So try and always create win-win situation. What is win-win situation? Both should win. Like it's not that one wins and one is losing. Collaborate and together create a situation where both advantages also, disadvantages also. Like मेरी भी कुछ गई और मुझे कुछ मिला भी और उसको भी कुछ गया उसको भी कुछ मिला. So basically जो balance है तराजू का वो maintain रहा. That is a win-win situation. So you should have that, you should resolve your situations in a way that it creates a win-win. Building rapport, show appreciation, compliment people when they are doing good work. Okay? Say kind and positive words. It uplifts the soul of the other person. And the more you appreciate, the more good work that person will be motivated or inspired to do. Right? Am I right? Yes, ma'am. है ना? So try and do that for your friends. Inspire them. How? By appreciating good work, by appreciating kind gestures or actions. All right? Then you will have more of that situation. So, when I was telling about leading with emotions, हमें ये लगता है ना, no leaders ऐसे होते हैं कि बस चिल्लाते हैं सबके ऊपर, सबको order देते हैं. Is that what you had in your mind to when you thought a leader should be like this or boss should be like this or whatever? Manager should be like this, huh? Boss can be. Yeah, but then he would be just a boss, not a leader. है ना? So it's more important to lead than to boss. When you lead, you inspire more people, you have more productivity from people. You actually mobilize your entire team towards a single mission of the organization, right? Boss will just get the result, okay? Short-term result for a particular task or object or goal. Boss can only do limited things, but a leader can do a lot. So you all want to be bosses or leaders? Leaders. Yeah. It's good to be leaders. And leaders are high on EQ, emotional quotient. Okay? So, to inspire people, okay? Emotionally intelligent leaders, what they do, inspire people, build trust and loyalty, understand and address individual differences or needs, right? If there is conflict, then they listen carefully and they resolve conflict, create a win-win, and they understand the individual's needs. Everyone has got different needs. For example, in my team, if a person's family member is sick, now he's not able to focus in his or her work. So it is my responsibility to empathize and maybe give an off to that individual so that he or she can deal with the problem and the next day come back motivated to finish his work. right? So that is the way to be as an emotionally intelligent leader. What are the strategies? How do we lead with emotions? Authenticity matlab be genuine and true. Yeah. Empathy means understand the other person. As a leader, you're supposed to understand. अपनी understanding तो होनी चाहिए, but you have to understand the other person also. What the person is made of, his strengths and weaknesses, and how you can inspire the other person in your team. You should know that as a leader. Emotional support, provide encouragement and recognize the achievement, praise, compliment, right? So these are the strategies to lead with emotion. सबको अच्छा लगता है if you praise, right? If you understand, they get motivated, right? If you understand, they and show support, they will be more inspired to do better work. So let's take some of the behaviors of emotionally intelligent leader. Number one is active listening. I already told you what is active listening. So how does it impact? It increases engagement. It leads to better decision making and creates an innovative work environment. What do we mean by innovative? Everyone has the opportunity to speak and share ideas, right? Because everyone is free to speak, because the leader has given that opportunity to, has encouraged everyone to speak and share ideas. So it will be a very, very innovative kind of environment, right? है ना? That is why listening is very important. That behavior. Number two behavior which is important in empathetic leader or a leader who has high EQ or IQ is empathy and support. Empathy क्या है? Just understanding their emotions, where they come from, like I said. So when you show empathy, what happens? The subordinates or the team members, they think that, oh yes, I'm supported. I'm well supported here, right? And there is higher productivity and stronger relationship. Okay. Number three is conflict resolution. Again, create a win-win. Okay. So it creates harmonious work environment. तो उसमें productivity ज़्यादा होती है. When the environment is harmonious, teams become more productive, right? आराम से काम कर सकते हैं, अच्छे से ज़्यादा काम कर सकते हैं कम समय में, without being stressed. स्ट्रेस रहेंगे तो काम नहीं कर पाएंगे. जो काम 2 घंटे में होगा वो उनका 2 दिन लग सकता है. It is they were feeding rabbits food with high cholesterol. Okay, they were feeding rabbits with food which were high in cholesterol, right? And then they tested a group of rabbits and found that those rabbits did not have, despite eating high cholesterol food, they didn't have high cholesterol in their body. Okay? And it turned out that those rabbits who didn't have high cholesterol in their body, despite being fed high cholesterol and poisonous food, the technicians who were feeding them were not just throwing the food, as it fake diya na, because it's an animal, just throw the food. They were not just throwing the food. So they were, before giving them the food, they were the technicians were cuddling them, kissing them, touching them in a very loving manner. And what that did was, it created the emotions of happiness. Okay? And this happiness emotion created some chemicals in the body. Okay? Because of which in the brain as well as in the body, it created some chemicals which actually metabolize the cholesterol in a different pathway altogether. Okay? It digested or whatever it did, these rabbits did not have cholesterol because because of the emotions, happiness emotions, okay? The feeling of being loved and accepted, right? So if you eat, even if you eat the best of food, but if your thoughts are, if your emotions are poisonous, it will turn the food also poisonous. अमृत कहते हैं ना, अमृत को भी वो पॉइजन बना सकता है. नेक्टर can be turned into poison if you have that kind of emotion, if you have bad emotions, unhealthy emotions. Now I want to ask you all, you keep hearing that anger is bad, sadness is bad, right? So what do you infer from that? Should you not have these emotions? We should have. Why should you have these emotions? Huh? We are all human beings, very correct. So as a society, don't get the message that अच्छा anger तो बुरा है, or sadness is bad, or guilt is bad, or jealousy is bad. No. Let me tell you what these each emotions tell you. These each emotions give you some message, right? है ना? They give you some message. Like for example, jealousy tells you what? Huh? Jealousy tells you what? Huh? Who said that? Clap. Yes. So understand and embrace your emotion. What I'm telling you is understand and embrace your emotion, because jealousy tells you, it gives you an uneasy feeling inside, right? You feel that your friend is doing so well and got first rank or won a prize in any activity or whatever, and you were not able to achieve that. It gives an uneasy feeling, right? How can she get and I cannot get? Something like that. But it's a message for you all to actually work on yourself and become better. Okay? What does guilt tell you? Huh? Yeah. Not to regret, yes. Repeat it again. Yes. Think before you speak, okay? What else? Guilt. What does guilt tell you? Yes. So, yes. Yes. So, guilt tells you, yes? Huh? Self-realization, yes. So, guilt tells you, what does guilt tell you? Guilt tells you that you have to align with your integrity. Right? इंटीग्रिटी. गिल्ट क्यों होता है कि हम कोई गलत काम करते हैं तो हमें गिल्ट होता है ना, ओ शिट मैंने गलत कर दिया, ओ शिट क्या ख़राब काम कर दिया मैंने, अपने दोस्त को दुखी कर दिया और व्हाटएवर, है ना, ऐसा होता है ना फीलिंग. सो व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू इज़ दैट align with your integrity, whatever you, with your values, whatever you are inside, don't go against that. Okay? And what you don't accept for yourself, don't do it for other people. Right? So guilt is that. What does fear tell you? Fear tells you, fear is false evidence appearing real. So fear tells you to work on things. अगर आपको डर लग रहा है, एग्जाम आने वाला है, डर लग रहा है, it means कि आपने बहुत लेट कर चुका है, पहले ही आपको पढ़ाई स्टार्ट करनी थी, और अगर अब लग भी रहा है तो sit and study. Don't waste time. All right? So understand the fears. Then what does happiness tell you? That where your satisfaction lies. It tells you what you love and what you like, what fulfills you from inside. That is what happiness tells you. Right? है ना? What other emotions are there? Anger and frustration, like sadness when you don't, when it is inside for a long time, creates frustration. Anxiety means to not overthink and focus on the present and work, take actions. Take actions. Anxiety will not help you. You have to take actions on whatever is creating your anxiety. Exam के बारे में you are anxious, work hard यार, make a plan, study plan, okay, and start working on that plan. Execute your plans. Don't waste time. So that's what is emotions, and that's how you're supposed to accept and embrace your emotions. Don't reject your emotions. If you embrace your emotions, what will happen is it will go sooner. Okay, otherwise it will get stuck, and you'll either be a patient of anxiety or patient of depression or any other psychiatric issue. So learn to embrace your emotions and let it go. Feel the pain. If it is creating you pain, feel the pain. If it is creating jealousy, feel the jealousy and get the message and let it go. Work on it. Take some actions. These emotions are basically survival mechanism for you. Okay? So if you're more intelligent, you'll understand it better. You'll manage it better, not just for yourself, but your entire team. And you'll be able to inspire them. And that's what leaders do. Yeah? That's it. Any questions? Yeah.
Jai ma'am, my name is Shama.
Hi, Shama.
So I wanted to ask you one question. We generally misuse the word anxiety, stress, and depression. When we are little stressed, we directly say that we are depressed. So if you have to explain the difference between stress, anxiety, and depression to a lay person or a layman, how you will explain?
Stress, anxiety, and depression. Okay. So I just, before concluding, I was telling you. What is stress? What is stress? So when stress is, no, I'm telling you, wait, listen to me. We have a mechanism in our body. Do you all of you know fight, flight or freeze mechanism? Biological mechanism? How many of you are aware of it? Bas? So let me tell you, let me give you the perspective here. So when this mechanism is there to protect us from danger. So our cavemen forefathers, great hunter-gatherers, okay, it was a mechanism for them to save themselves from dangers like wild animals and all that. Otherwise, they would get eaten. They didn't have such safe homes that we have, which is protecting us from wild animals or protecting us from all the climatic conditions, weathers and everything. They didn't have that. Okay. So that was a mechanism. Fight, flight or freeze is a biological mechanism that we still have. Okay. Our dangers have changed. Our perception of danger has changed. But we still have that mechanism, biological mechanism. So if I was in a jungle and I saw a lion or a tiger, my stress level will go. And what it does, because now I'm seeing a threat to my life, there is some gland in my body which activates this fight, flight, adrenaline gland, which activates this fight, flight or freeze mechanism. And what it does, it prepares my body to run or to fight or to freeze. So different animals have different way of protecting themselves from danger, right? Some run, some fight, and some freeze. They merge with the background and all that. You've seen all these are mechanisms of saving themselves. Understand? Am I clear?
Yes, ma'am.
है ना? So if you are, so it's a good mechanism. So however, if you are now in this scenario, अब तो वैसा नहीं है, lion, tiger and all that danger is not there. Present circumstances, present scenario, our dangers are फेल हो गए तो क्या होगा, या काम का प्रेशर है, या फिर कोई भी प्रेशर, वट एवर, सम प्रेशर, फैमिली प्रेशर, सोसाइटल प्रेशर, समथिंग और द अदर, एकेडमिक प्रेशर, ओके, नहीं अच्छे से अच्छे मार्क्स नहीं आए तो अच्छे जॉब नहीं मिलेगा, तो अच्छा ये नहीं होगा तो अच्छा नहीं होगा. वी हैव ऑल आवर ओन, वी हैव क्रिएटेड आवर ओन थॉट्स, एक्सपेक्टेशंस. सो क्या होगा, अब वो जो हमारा मैकेनिज्म है, बायोलॉजिकल मैकेनिज्म, वो हमारी बॉडी में एक्टिवेट रहेगा और बहुत लंबे समय तक एक्टिवेट रहेगा. ओके, सो जब ये एक्टिवेट होता है तो क्या होता है पता है, our blood in the normal scenario, our blood is in our visceral area, जहाँ पे हमारे सारे बॉडी के ऑर्गन्स होते हैं. This is the place where all our organs are, right? Okay, in the stress scenario what happens is all the blood from here is diverted to our hands, our legs, okay, and heart pumps it in a very fast manner. So what happens is that all these organs now they are also in a very stressful situation, right? Okay, your heart, all the organs, your brain and everything is in a very stressful scenario, and that is happening for a long period of time. Now that is called as stress or burnout. Okay, for a long period of time, if you have this stress, it creates disease, because like I said, आपका blood flow normal नहीं है, आपका blood flow एकदम stress scenario में जैसा होता है वैसा है, and it is for a longer period of time. Understand? That is why stress is not good. You should have ways and means to deal with your stress, right? What are the ways and means? To exercise, to meditate, to journal your thoughts, to participate in sports activities, speak to friends, speak to family members, watch some good movies or whatever is your way, listen to music, okay? Have some mechanism to deal with your stress. Otherwise, in the long run, it creates disease. All right? Okay? That's stress. Understood stress? Then you asked about depression and anxiety. If you have some past sad thoughts, okay? Somebody betrayed you, or somebody hit you, or said bad words to you. Something bad happened to you, okay? And you have that thought in your mind, and you continuously thinking about it, you're not able to leave it, okay? This thought, what happens is that your brain gets stuck, your mind gets stuck with this thought, this sad thought. Sad for a long period of time, if you get stuck with sad thoughts for a long period of time, that creates depression. That is depression. What is anxiety? Something is going to come, your exam or anything, any big thing, whatever is your goal, big goal, okay? And you are just stuck again. Oh, what will I do? How will I perform? And these kind of anxious thoughts. Your mind is stuck with these thoughts, okay, for a prolonged period of time. It doesn't have any coping mechanism to deal with these thoughts and get into action rather than just thoughts. Then it creates anxiety, okay? That is why self-awareness and self-management and all these things that is why I took all these sessions, okay? Clear? Yes, ma'am. What is anxiety and what is depression and what is stress, okay? It's all in your hand, you can manage it. You just have to understand, embrace, accept and help each other, right? Okay? So now again I will ask you, how's the Josh? High, ma'am. How's the Josh? High, ma'am. How is the Josh? High, ma'am. Fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm sure our students have been highly motivated and I have a better clarity on coping mechanism and importance of EQ. It is certain that the students have gained an abundance of knowledge from everything you generously shared, and they thoroughly enjoyed the session. We also express our gratitude to the students for their attendance and active participation. Ma'am, thank you once again for your invaluable insights, and we look forward for your next visit to our campus.